Okay, today we're going to talk about what to do if your book doesn't sell. Now, this is clearly the worst nightmare of any publisher, is if you put a book out, you're all excited, you've got your reviews, you've got your cover, and then it comes off the promo period and it doesn't sell. You sell maybe a few copies the first day, maybe one or two the next day, and then the book just dies. Now, this has happened to all of us because unfortunately Kindle Publishing is not an exact science. If it were, I would only ever put out winners, and I probably wouldn't be here talking to you today. I'd probably be on a private island somewhere. So what do you do when the book doesn't sell? The first thing is you don't worry about it. You keep breathing because tomorrow is another day. Second of all, if you have some money saved up, which you should have, I've talked about this in previous videos, you publish more books, because you have to publish as many books as possible in order to maximize the number of winners you do have. Now, the general consensus from people who have been publishing a while, like myself, are that for every 10 books you put out, 2 will do really, really well, and then another 6 or so will do okay. They'll make their money back. They'll make you a little bit of money. And then 2 will be complete flops, and it's unlikely you'll ever make your money back on those. I mean, I have books I put out 6 months ago, still haven't made my money back, still haven't made anywhere near the money back. So if you've put out your first book and it hasn't done very well, don't worry about it. It's okay, especially your first book, because you're gonna make mistakes. I mean, we've all made mistakes publishing. You're gonna make errors that when you look back on them 3, 4, 5, 6 months down the line, you're going to think, God, why did I do that? I was stupid. But it's okay, you know, that's how we learn. We make mistakes. I'll tell you a story about my own Kindle publishing journey. My first 3 books didn't really sell. The third book I put out still hasn't made its money back. That was over 6 months ago. And I spent a lot of money on that book because I messed up the formatting. I had to get a Fiverr formatter to reformat the book for me. It had tables in, that cost me $40 just for formatting. And that book still hasn't made its money back. But guess what? It was okay, because the next book I put out is probably my most successful book ever. That book alone has made over $13,000. So what would have happened if I'd stopped publishing at that point? I wouldn't have made that $13,000, that's for sure. That $13,000 left on the table. So the most important lesson here is you just got to keep breathing. You can't change what happens to your book after you put it live. You can only change what you can do to your future books to make them even better. Learn from your mistakes. So anyway, if you're interested in getting into Kindle Publishing, the money-making venture is making many people, including myself, a significant amount of money online. In January this year, I made over $11,000 with Kindle Publishing alone. I recommend Imeco Sai's self-publishing blueprint course. Link is in the description. See you there.